Hi guys, today I want to talk about the importance of getting confirmation from God whenever you want to start something, or if you feel like God is talking to you, He's asking you to do something and you're just not quite sure if it's Him, if it's your thoughts, or it's just your emotions. So, if you've been following me since the very beginning, you know that I didn't want to start the YouTube channel. It was never in my plans, it was never in my idea to really sit down and expose my life, because I grew up with the mentality that nobody cared for me, so why should I be sharing my life, my problems, my business with people that don't even care? But about 4 years ago, as you guys should know or might know, he spoke to me. He started telling me that he wanted me to start a YouTube channel. At first, I really had a hard time really like believing it was God, because at first I thought it was just an idea, that I came up with it, or because it's really trendy and everybody's doing it. I thought it was just because I was watching everyone do it. But as the years went by, God kept on telling me and telling me and telling me. So that's the thing. God will always confirm, always will tell you more than once. When it's truly from Him, He will tell you. I remember it this year, because this year, with the quarantine, I was really thinking, okay, well, I don't have anything to do. I'm stuck at home, and it was like at the perfect timing, because I had to be still. And what does the Bible say about being still? Be still and know that I am God. When you are still, you're just quiet, you're just concentrated, you're focused, with no distractions around you. That and the quiet time in my home, God kept on speaking to me regarding the channel. I remember I was watching a sermon from Pastor Mike, the minister. Oh my gosh. I was like, okay, Lord, okay, fine. I surrender. Here I am. I am done fighting. I am done negotiating with you. I am done telling you I don't want to do it, but I'd rather do that. You know what? I won't do that. I won't do what you're asking me, but I can do this other thing. Can we switch? Can we, you know? And I said, okay, I surrender. I surrender my will to you. I am here to do what you're asking me to do, and I am finally going to take the step of faith, because it is faith that I need right now, because I'm not fully in it, but I have the faith enough and I trust you. Then it was June 8th when a friend of mine, one of my very close friends, she shared one of Pastor Steve Furtick from Elevation Church on a little video of one of his preachings on Instagram. And the title of that video is "You Came Too Far to Get Stuck." I took some notes. So he was saying, the first line that I wrote, because that's one of the things that stood up to me, was, I need to trust that God gave me what is enough. Oftentimes, I doubted if it was God who was telling me to do this. I doubted in my abilities. I doubted if I had what it takes. And that alone, I knew that I do have, whatever I have is enough. What I have is enough, because God gave that to me. God prepared me. God allowed me to go through all those circumstances that I have gone through. with the idea that one day I will be able to help someone else. He said, if you sit there and try to negotiate with God, you will miss it. What have I been doing all these 4 years? Negotiating with God, trying to get out of what He was asking me to do. I was being disobedient. And here He is, speaking to me through Pastor. I just knew that I just had to surrender. I just had to start. I had to put all those excuses to aside and just start. He was explaining how Moses never went into the promised land because he got stuck. He didn't go in because he didn't trust God enough. I didn't want that to be me. I wanted to reach whatever God had for me. And if I had to be obedient and say, yes, you know what, I'll start the YouTube channel because I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to stay here. I want everything. I want to reach that full potential that I have. And I want to live my life fruitfully. So I surrendered. He continued saying, everything you love will have a part of the process that I will not like, including following Jesus. Isn't that true? Like, my walk with Christ has been amazing, but there's been times where God asked me, like the channel, He would ask me to do certain things that I fully don't understand. But once I do, once I'm obedient, later on, I can see the result and I can look back and say, oh, now I understand why God needed me to do that. Now I understand why I had to go through that. All this has been really relevant. He also continues sharing how this generation oftentimes feels the need to feel happy to move forward. And that was actually me. I wasn't feeling happy, or I didn't agree. I was in a position of being stuck. I wasn't moving forward until now. Oftentimes we can do it because we love God, people, we have a purpose. So we persevere. And here I am. I started a channel. I was obedient to God. Not because I want to be famous, not because I want to be known, because I want to get tons of followers. None of that. The reason why I started is because my love for God is so much greater that I finally surrendered and I said, okay, yes, I'm going to do it because I love you, because I want to serve you, because I want you to use me, because I want to be obedient to you. I'm finally going to do it. And here I am. And I'm not going to lie, it feels really, really good knowing that I'm doing what God told me to do. He said, it's a small thing, and if you trust God enough to stretch the small thing over the bigger thing, this is what got me. What is it going to be like when you're helping someone else and everything you went through isn't wasted, but it's invested? Wow, that part right there. That part. I said yes, yes, yes. So, remind you, this message, my friend shared it with me on June 8th. My first uploaded video on YouTube was June 17th. Okay? A couple days before. I was already working for months, I think since April. I was working on my blog, on my website, all of that, all those little details that you guys don't see, you guys don't know. So this was confirmation. Once I saw this preaching, I said, okay, Lord, I'm on the right track. Okay, yes, you're in it. You're in this. I'm not alone. I'm not doing this because I wanted to. I'm not doing this for me. No. I'm doing this for you. And you know how I feel about it, but you'll take care of me. It's a commitment that I decided to take. And I'm really happy that every single week I have been uploading a video. I've been consistent. I've been on it. I've been pushing through regardless of how I feel, what I think. I have put all that aside and I have pushed through, and I'm darn proud of myself because it was a challenge. It took me so long, but here I am. And all the glory, all the honor goes to God because He deserves it. And I can't wait to see what God is going to do. I just can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm pumped. I know I just started, and I don't know if this is going to be forever, if this is just going to be for 6 months, 3 months, a year. I don't know, but whatever God wants to do, I'm here for it. On June 17th, I uploaded my video and I shared it with a friend, Esther. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for being so obedient to God and sharing whatever you have felt in your spirit to share with me. The day that I uploaded my video, she sent me a message on my Facebook page. So if you're not following, go ahead, check my Facebook page. And she also sent me a DM on Instagram. Both separate things. Okay. On Facebook, she shared Devon Franklin post that he had shared that same day. Okay. His post said, "Use your voice as a weapon for change." Okay, come on. My first YouTube channel, okay? Explaining how I didn't want to start a YouTube channel, but I did it as an obedience to God. And then she shares that. I just knew God was telling me, yes, I'm going to use your mouth. I'm going to use your voice, your story. That is your weapon. Praise God. Then she shared Prophet MJ post that she also had shared that same day, and it said, "Trials produce a testimony in you that will help set others free. Trust the process." Boom! I had it. I was like, okay, Lord, I got it. Okay, I got it. This is your will. This is what you wanted me to do. And I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust the process. I'm gonna trust you. And here I am. Whatever you want to do, I got it. I'll do it. Now, without no hesitation, I'll do it because I trust you. And I know that your plans are bigger, they're better, your ways are not my ways. And here I am. Then, on July 6th, if you guys don't have the YouVersion Bible app, I highly recommend you to download it on your phone, and you will get a daily Bible verse. And that day, the verse was Philippians 4:6, and it said, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." The word that stood out to me was anxious. At first, I was like, I'm not anxious at all. Like, I'm not worrying about anything. But then, as the word started to soak in and go deep, I felt God was telling me, you're worrying, you're anxious about, because you're exposing yourself and you're thinking, oh, well, who's going to watch? And what am I going to say? What are they going to say? And you start thinking about thoughts that you shouldn't be worrying about. Just stay still. Don't be anxious. Don't be anxious. I got this. I'm in control. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're okay. I'm taking care of you. You are well taken care of. I felt this relief. I felt this peace just come overwhelm me. And I said, yes, I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not. This weekend, I was on my way to Costco. And I was listening to Caleb. And I was driving, I wasn't fully paying attention to the radio station. But there was this particular song that was playing at the moment. And I remember that I just heard this little phrase of this song. and it caught my attention immediately. And I said, wow, this is my song. This is my song. And I know many of us, we say that, like, oh, this is my song, this is my jam, but this, in this case, it's different, because that song, I will play it, but not today. Not today. I'll just leave you with the little hint that I might be putting some music as my background or something like that, and it might be the song. But I remember that it said, you get the glory out of all this. And that is what hit me. I said, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Out of this channel, whatever I say, whatever I do, you get the glory of all of this, of my story, of my life, of whatever I do, even outside of YouTube. It's amazing to just see how God speaks to you and how He never leaves you alone. He's always right there. But it's just up to us if we want to be willing to listen, to hear what He is saying. If we really want to be paying attention to what He is doing, how He is working, how He is manifesting, even through nature, it's fascinating to me. In this short time, how God has been speaking to me, and it's just like a comfort that I get of knowing that, yes, I did what He wanted me to do, and He's happy about it, and because He's happy, I'm happy. He's probably glad and full of joy because I'm experiencing the joy of how all this is untangling. I had to let go of the fear of the unknown so I could walk in freedom and see how He sees everything. Instead of fear, it's faith, acting. I'm walking out in faith. So I encourage you today, whatever it is that He's asking you to do, or maybe He's asking you or telling you to let go. Let go of maybe that relationship, of that job. Let go of that friendship. Let go of that habit. Whatever He might be asking you to do, I just want to encourage you to trust Him. Yes, the unknown is scary because we don't know how things are going to unravel. But that's the beauty of God. He knows us. He's in control. If He's asking us to do something or to let go of someone or something, it's because He has something greater for us. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Let it go. Or take that step of faith. I promise you, once you do it, you're going to feel the satisfaction of knowing that you're doing God's will. And that is better than anything in this world. I just want to bless you today. And I want to thank you for being in this journey with me, for trusting in me, for wanting to see what God is going to do. We're going to build a community where we all feel supported, seen, heard, where we are not alone. So, whatever it is that you might be going through, experiencing in your walk, that you have to let go, or that you have to take that step of faith, let me know down in the comments. Let me know how I can help you. How can I support you? Because you're not alone. If there's a way that I can help you, even with a prayer, I'm here for it. I'm here for you. Okay? Like I said in my intro video, this was created for you. So I just bless you today. And like always, I'll finish with a prayer. Father God, thank you so much for always confirming your word. What a privilege it is to be able to walk with you and know you and trust you. I know at times it can be a little challenging, a little difficult for us to let go or for us to take a step of faith. But you know what's best for us. And you will never ask us to do something that we're not capable of. Because we are capable. That's why you ask us to do what you ask us to do. We are enough. We are enough. We have what it takes. And thank you for trusting me in this platform. Thank you for allowing me to experience what I'm experiencing, this joy, this overwhelming peace of knowing that you're in control. I know that your hand is over me, and I just ask you that you will do the same for whoever is watching. Whatever they need to let go of or take that step of faith, I just ask you that you just give them that little push that I needed and that you gave me. Give them that little push, Lord, so they can let go or they can take that step of faith. Whoever watching, I bless you. And I want to tell you that you're not alone. At the end of the day, it's always better to follow Him than to follow the crowd. Remember, all this is for His glory. I hope that you stay connected, you stay in touch, follow me in social media, leave any comments, any questions that you might have. Like I said before, if there's anything in any way that I can help you, let me know down in the comments. I'm here for you. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you on the next one.